Today's MindFit moment is about communication. A lack of healthy communication in a relationship causes a breakdown in the health of the relationship. Not communicating your likes, your dislikes, your thoughts, your feelings, your wants, your needs will cause a breakdown in a relationship. So how can we change that? So how can we turn a lack of healthy communication around so we can begin developing healthy communication by expressing our thoughts, whether those thoughts are something that someone wants to hear, by expressing our feelings, by telling that person how your likes, your dislikes, what you want and what you don't want. And I know I'm interchanging those things because likes, dislikes, what you want and what you don't want are pretty much the same thing. So how can we turn that around? Because there are too many unhealthy relationships out here. I was in an unhealthy relationship because there was a lack of communication, a lack of healthy communication, and there was a lack of respect. So in order to have a healthy relationship, you have to have healthy communication and you have to have respect. Respect for yourself and respect for the person that you are in relationship with. Now, I know many people will say, oh, I have respect for myself. But having respect for yourself is not just thinking about yourself or thinking about what you want. Having respect for yourself is thinking about what you say, how you say it, how it's received, and it's how you communicate with your partner. So having a healthy relationship means having healthy communication with your partner. A lack of healthy communication will produce an unhealthy relationship. When I was in an unhealthy marriage, a toxic marriage, there was a lack of healthy communication. Because one, I'm going to speak up for myself, about myself. One, I did not communicate my wants, my needs, my likes, my dislikes, my feelings, my thoughts effectively. I may have communicated those things, but obviously there was a breakdown in that communication. Now, you may be someone who has excellent communication. But if you are communicating with someone who does not have excellent communication, someone who does not know how to express their feelings, their thoughts, their likes, dislikes, their wants, their needs, then there still is a breakdown in communication. Because you are the person who knows how to communicate effectively, communicate in a healthy way. That person that you are communicating with does not. So what you're saying in a positive way, they are receiving it in a negative way because they don't know how to communicate effectively. So that's there. Here we are still with a breakdown in communication because you, as the person who is giving that communication in a positive way, your receiver is receiving it in a negative way because they don't even know how to communicate. They don't know how to express themselves in a healthy way. They don't even know how to begin expressing themselves in a healthy way. So how can you build a healthy relationship in your home with your spouse, at work with your coworkers, in the community with strangers that you may meet in the grocery store or when you're out shopping? You have to first know how to communicate your feelings, your thoughts, your likes, your dislikes. Because if you are a pleaser, meaning you want to please the person that you're communicating with, you are not going to express your feelings, your thoughts, your likes, your dislikes. You are going to suppress them because you want to please that person that you are in relationship with. That was me. I wanted to please that person. I wanted to please my spouse at the time, so that I did not effectively communicate my wants, my needs, my likes, and my dislikes. I suppressed those desires to please my partner, because I knew that he was not in that place to communicate with me in the way that I knew how to communicate, but he wasn't there at the time. So here again, how can you build a healthy relationship with your partner or with the people or person that you're in relationship with? Because we can put this on a whole lot of different platforms. It could be your spouse. It could be if you're dating someone. It could be your friends, your coworkers. How can you build a healthy relationship? Because our goal is to build relationship. Like, no one says that they want to have an unhealthy relationship. Our goal is to have a wonderful, healthy, thriving relationship. But somewhere along the line of wanting that, there's a breakdown. And two ways that there's a breakdown is in communication and respect. How we communicate with our partners, with those who we're in relationship with, and the respect that we have for ourselves and that person or those people. If there's a breakdown in those two areas, communication and respect, then what we are really building is an unhealthy relationship. So we have to ask ourselves this question: are we operating in healthy communication and respect, or are we operating in unhealthy communication and a lack of respect? That's two questions. If you know that there's a breakdown in how you communicate with the person that you are in relationship with, then you are building an unhealthy relationship. If your goal is to build a healthy relationship with healthy communication and respect, then you have to know how, or have a desire to effectively communicate in a positive way with your partner. Even if you are a teenager, you cannot be in a relationship with your friends and not know how to communicate with them. And I know teens, and I'm all over the place with this, but this topic is very important, because there's too much breakdown in relationship when communication building that communication and building that level of respect can revert that breakdown in relationship, in communication, so you can build up that relationship. I was talking to my daughter yesterday, and I know she wouldn't mind me sharing this, and neither would her friends. And her friends were all together in one location, but they were having issues. And instead of long-term relationship, these girls are in a long-term relationship, but they were having a breakdown in communication. So instead of verbally communicating what they were feeling, what they were thinking, what they did not want or what they wanted, they chose to text it to each other. Same space, same location. This person wasn't here and this person wasn't over there. They were in the same location, the way I'm sitting here right now. There was a breakdown in communication. Although they were communicating via text, there was still a breakdown in communication, and especially respect. So our goal is to build a healthy relationship, not cultivate an unhealthy relationship. To build a healthy relationship, I'm repeating it again, communication has to be there and respect has to be there, along with some other things, but we have to talk about that a different time, because I will go on and on and on. But 1, communication has to be there. 2, respect has to be there. You have to communicate your feelings, your thoughts, your likes, your dislikes, your wants, your needs. And you have to have respect for yourself and for the person that you are in relationship with. Peace for now.